What's up YouTube? Jeff back again from DopeTechDaily.com. Today I'm bringing you guys a video to answer a question I've been getting a lot since I did my Android Oreo tour of the best 5 features for the new operating system. A lot of people have been asking, when is my device going to get it? So first of all, I'll drop a little keep document below. These are just predictions based off of the past releases and how companies have been about updating their devices. But that does give us some good information. A couple of these have actually been confirmed, so I'm just telling you up front, not all of these have yet been confirmed, but I'm trying to give you guys some insight on what's happened in the past. So obviously, if you have a Pixel, Pixel XL, or a Nexus 6P or a Nexus 5X, then you already have, or you're going to get within the next week, the Android 8.0 Oreo update. So if you already have a Pixel or Nexus, obviously you're going to have gotten that very soon, and so you're not going to have to worry about it. The next devices that a lot of people are asking about are the Samsung phones, because of course Samsung makes more phones than anyone. Their most recently released devices include the Galaxy S8, the S8 Plus, the S8 Active, the Note FE, and also of course the Note 8, which is under pre-order right now. It's not yet been released. So based off of Samsung's past and also a statement that Google made, Google said that on the day that Oreo was released, a lot of their partners, including Samsung, would be releasing phones that actually have Oreo installed by the end of the year, or they would be rolling out updates. So from that, we can probably guess that phones like the Note FE, the Galaxy S8, and the S8 Plus should receive Oreo by the end of the year. So let's say by December. Now, the Galaxy S8 Active, which is on AT&T and a phone that I've reviewed quite a bit over the last few days, that might be a different story because the Active line has had difficulty being updated in the past, just because of the fact that the Active line doesn't get as much attention as the regular S8 or the S8 Plus or the Note series. So we should see an update with Samsung by the end of the year. Let's hope. Last year it was right at the beginning of the year, so that could of course repeat itself. We'll see what happens. The next major OEM that I want to talk about is LG, and even though I don't have my LG G6 right here with me, they also are releasing the V30 by the end of the year. And LG was also in the list of manufacturers who will be releasing an Oreo phone by the end of the year. From that, we can probably infer that the V30 is going to have the update installed. And also, LG is making the next Pixel 2, Pixel XL2, so we can probably guess that we're going to see Oreo on the V30 because it's also going to be probably similar to the Pixel XL2. And then the G6 should follow soon after that. So I would guess, based off the track record last year, that we're going to see Oreo roll out within 2 to 3 months for those LG devices. The next crop of devices are the Sony devices. Sony has also been very fast in the past, taking about 3 to 4 months. The first device to get it will undoubtedly be the XZ Premium, which I have right here. The XZ Premium is definitely the most recent flagship device from Sony. I would guess, based off of last year's action, that Sony will get this out by the end of the year, which would put it somewhere in the mid to late November range if you're waiting on an update for the flagship Sony XZ Premium. And then, of course, the mid-tier phones will follow soon after that. The next devices are the HTC devices. HTC is the one company that actually did confirm that they're going to be releasing an Oreo update by the end of the year. Right here I have the HTC U11, the HTC U11, the U Ultra, as well as the HTC 10 will all be receiving that update before the end of the year. HTC did confirm that, so you can say for sure by December. I don't know how much earlier, because in the past HTC hasn't really rolled it out within 2 months or anything like Motorola and some of the other faster ones like LG and Sony. But because of this confirmation, you can expect it then for your HTC devices. Motorola, which again, I don't have a Motorola device out right now. I have the Moto Z2 Force somewhere around here. But Motorola was the first company out of the gate last year with Nougat on the Moto Z Force, which was actually very surprising because it was a Verizon exclusive. So it's hard to say this year, but I would expect Motorola to be very fast out of the gate again. Most likely you're going to see the update within 2 to 3 months. I would say October or November. So I talked about HTC. The next one is Huawei. So Huawei does not sell a lot of phones in the US. Of course, the Mate 9 is the big one that comes to mind, and I did review that earlier this year. I would say if you have the Mate 9, that might be a big concern, is when you're going to get Oreo, because because Huawei doesn't have a huge US focus, it's really hard to say, and I don't want to make a guess, but I would say somewhere in the 5 to 8 month range based on their past updates in Europe and across the rest of the world. And then the final phone is the OnePlus 5 and even the OnePlus 3 and the 3T. OnePlus was very quick last year to get out the Nougat update. However, one thing that has a lot of people upset about the update cycle for OnePlus is that OnePlus announced that the Oreo update will be the final Android system update for the 3 and the 3T. So if you have a 3 and a 3T, you're not going to get an Android P update. You're just going to get security. This guy right here, the OnePlus 5, we would hope would get P as well because it should get 2 updates. That's what OnePlus is saying. I would guess by the end of the year. Last year it took them about 3 months, I think, to get it out for the OnePlus 3 because it was running Marshmallow and it got the Nougat update pretty quick. They're usually pretty quick to do it because Oxygen OS isn't that heavily customized from stock Android. So it'd be nice to see OnePlus roll that update out pretty fast for the OnePlus 5. All right, guys, so that's a roundup of the major OEMs and sort of when you can expect to get the Oreo update on your phone. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can find me at dopetechdaily.com. If you have any questions about any mid-range phones, of course, I just went through the flagship expectations because it's easier to predict, when they're going to get out the flagship releases. But if you have any questions about when to expect a mid-range update, maybe I can give you some ideas based off of the historical releases. I appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.